Hello guys, welcome back to 𝗗𝗟𝗦𝗏𝗡𝗥. Today we're going to be predicting Champions League round of 16 second leg. We're doing a pretty good job in Premier League. After 8 matches so far, we predicted 6 tips and 3 correct scores. But I'm going to do the review of that for our Premier League video. So without further ado, let's get back to our Champions League predictions. First match of the week, Barcelona will be hosting Benfica. In the first leg, Benfica put up a good fight against Barcelona. If we refer to the statistics, then the home team Benfica had 52% possession, 26 shots against Barcelona's 10, and Benfica also had 8 shots on target versus Barcelona's 5. But the important detail in that game was Barcelona player 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗍𝗥 got a red card in the first half, and Barcelona practically played both halves with 10 men. And we also have to talk about Rafinha's performance. I don't know why a lot of news and social outlets don't talk about Rafinha enough as a Ballon d'Or contender. In La Liga, he's killing it with 13 goals and 7 assists and sitting in the top 4. In the Champions League, 9 games, 9 goals, sitting in the top 3 after Harry Kane and 𝗗𝗜𝗏𝗖, but those two had more games than Rafinha. And also we have to highlight that remarkable goalkeeping from 𝗗𝗍𝗍, one of the main reasons why actually Barcelona won that game. He had some insane amount of saves, like it cannot be talked enough. Both teams had domestic matches before the second leg. Benfica defeated Nacional 3-0, and unfortunately Barcelona's game against Osasuna got postponed due to the medical staff passing away, and that staff was really close with the players. May his soul rest in peace. Our condolences to him and to his family and of course Barcelona team. Back to this game, the stats between these two teams. The last 2 times Benfica visited Barcelona, both games ended goalless, 0-0 draw. But I believe that Barcelona is going to get it done at home. My score prediction for this match is 2-1 for Barcelona. And my tip is Barcelona to win combined with both teams to score at 2.30. On to the next one of the games I'm looking forward to. Leverkusen will be hosting Bayern Munich. I was not expecting such a Bayern Munich dominance in the first leg after seeing their Bundesliga clash back in February where Leverkusen dominated. But I just didn't understand one thing, why Xabi Alonso didn't start his top 2 scorers. Patrick Schick, who only played the last 10 minutes, and then another top scorer Boniface was benched for the entire game. I just didn't understand what that was. I do know that the coach does these things in Bundesliga, but when it comes to the Champions League, repeating the same thing, and now they're down 3-0, I don't know what plan he has for the return leg. Bayern Munich had 17 shots versus Leverkusen's 3, and also 6 shots on target versus Leverkusen 1. And of course Bayern Munich had 65% possession. I'm not sure if Alonso has a good plan for the second leg, but being down 3-0, I don't think he has a good chance to make a comeback now. But the fun fact that happened over the weekends, that Bayern Munich lost to the relegation zone team Bochum at home 2-3. And Leverkusen did the same thing, playing at home, lost 2-0 to Werder Bremen. I believe that both teams are concentrated on the second leg of the Champions League. I hope we're gonna get a quick goal from Leverkusen and keep this game alive. So my score prediction for this match is 3-1 for Leverkusen, and my tip is Leverkusen double chance combined with over 2.5 goals at 2.75. On to the next one, Inter will be hosting Feyenoord. We hit our tip in the first leg, Inter double chance combined was under 3 goals, and the actual result was 2-0. Feyenoord put up a good fight at home, 5 shots on target versus Inter's 7, but it didn't help them that much. This game should be really interesting. I'm not gonna be surprised if Inter is gonna park the bus there. But a quick reminder that Feyenoord visited that stadium literally a few weeks ago and kicked another Milan team out of the Champions League. Now I'm not expecting Feyenoord to make a huge comeback in this one, but considering their recent win at San Siro, plus they got nothing to lose, they may push forward hard. And when they do that, it should open up some space for both teams. And we should see a few goals in this match. I think Inter is qualifying for the next round, but I don't think it's gonna be too easy. My score prediction for this match is 2-1 for Inter, and my tip is both teams to score at 2.0. On to the next one, Liverpool will be hosting PSG, one of the games that's still alive, and there's gonna be fireworks in the second leg. I cannot recall last time seeing a team parking a bus as hard as Liverpool did in Paris. PSG had 70% possession, 27 shots versus Liverpool's 2. And even worse, PSG had 10 shots on target versus Liverpool's 1 single shot. And that 1 shot turned into a goal and Liverpool took the win home. Now if you think this game is over, let me remind you the previous season when PSG lost at home to Barcelona by 1 goal. And when they visited Barcelona in the second leg, They won that game 4-1 and kicked Barcelona out of the competition, so keep that in mind. PSG had an away game in Ligue 1 against Rennes and they won that game 4-1. Dembele was subbed in the second half and he scored 2 goals in the extra added minutes. But we already know that Dembele is on fire, but can he take the second chance against Liverpool and score a few goals? Let's wait and see. And Liverpool also had a Premier League match against Southampton. We predicted the correct score for that match, 3-1 for Liverpool. Since PSG has nothing to lose, they're gonna start pushing from the first second. And if they score an early goal, that should open up the game for both teams. We know it's not an easy task to get a win at Anfield. I wouldn't be surprised if PSG wins this match and the game goes to extra time. So my score prediction for this match is 1-2 for PSG. And my tip is both teams to score combined with over 2.5 goals, odds 1.77. On to the next one, another crazy game. Lille will be hosting Borussia Dortmund. The first leg ended 1-1 draw. When we refer to the stats, Lille had 57% possession. They also had 9 shots versus Dortmund 7. Both teams had their domestic games over the weekends. Lille beat Montpellier 1-0 at home, whereas something really funny happened in Bundesliga. All 3 German Champions League participants, Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen and Borussia Dortmund lost their home games. I'm really thinking that Lille should be able to defeat Borussia Dortmund at home. I'm really thinking if Lille is going to be able to deliver the same performance they showed in Germany, then they should be able to defeat Dortmund at home and we can expect quite a few goals in this match. Especially considering their home advantage, playing in front of their own crowd and all that support. I hope Borussia Dortmund are going to prove me wrong. But I feel like they're gonna fail big time in France and lose that game and get kicked out. My score prediction for this match is 3-2 for Lille. And my tip is over 2.5 goals, odds 1.85. Or if you believe in Lille just like I do, then Lille to qualify, odds 1.90. On to the next one, Arsenal PSV. Oh boy. We already know what happened here and what's gonna happen next. I don't think any team in the world would come back from that 7-1 home loss. PSV failed the second half big time despite having their moment. After seeing that 1-3 scoreline after the first half, I thought PSV is gonna be more motivated after scoring that last minute goal in the first half. Boy, I could never guess that Arsenal would score 4 more goals in the second half and keep the clean sheet. But as I said before, a lot of people, including Arsenal own fans, doubted the team that they would be able to score goals considering their injury list. But I feel like Arsenal players took it personal and proved us wrong. And that teamwork paid off and the Gunners set the new record, scoring 7 goals in an away match in the knockout stages of the Champions League, which was never done before. So when it comes to the second leg, the only question is, will Arsenal try to win that game in front of their own crowd, or would they just park the bus and just chill? The most recent PSV's visit to Etihad Stadium was last year's Champions League group stage, where the Gunners won 4-0. So I don't think that Arsenal would take the chance and just sit there and defend the entire game. I believe they would try to please their fans and try to get that win at home. So my score prediction for this match is 3-1 for Arsenal, and my tip is Arsenal to win combined with Arsenal to score under 3.5 goals, meaning 3 or less goals by Arsenal, odds 1.75. On to the next one, Aston Villa will be hosting Club Brugge. Aston Villa won the first leg 3-1. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. And now they'll play the second leg with so much confidence, having that 2 goals advantage. But I would say this game is far from being over. I have to remind that there is no away goal advantage anymore like it used to be. All Club Brugge have to do is win this game 2-0 and go to the extra time. But do I see it happening? I don't think so, but it's the Champions League, so you never know. Aston Villa also had an away match in the Premier League over the weekends, which they won 1-0 against Brentford. But just to be fair, I wouldn't say Aston Villa dominated Brugge in that away match. Just by looking at the stats, Brugge had more possession, 11 shots versus Aston Villa's 7. Villa was just more accurate with their shots on target. They had 4 versus Brugge's 3. Now the fun fact is, Club Brugge's last away game ended 3-1 where they beat Atalanta. Now can they do this against an English team? Let's believe so and keep this game on our radar. So my score prediction for this match is Both teams to score combined with over 2.5 goals, odds 1.95. On to the next one of the best games of the week. Atletico Madrid will be hosting Real Madrid. In the first leg, Real Madrid were able to defeat Atletico 2-1 at Santiago Bernabeu. I felt like Atletico Madrid showed up in that game wasn't the same Atletico team that played against Barcelona a few weeks ago, where they ended 4-4 draw and made a comeback after being down 4-2. And also that La Liga Madrid derby where Atletico dominated at Santiago Bernabeu. And also Real Madrid had to make a comeback and score an equalizer to save themselves from their fans' rage. In any case, I hope Diego Simeone has a good plan for the second leg and attack this Madrid defense non-stop and deliver a good entertainment for all football fans. Once again, there's no more away goal advantage, so all Atletico Madrid has to do is win this game 1-0 and take it to the extra time, or beat Real Madrid by 2 goals and kick them out of round of 16. And just by looking at the stats, the last time that happened was back in 1953. Can Atletico Madrid do it now? Hey, it's the Champions League. Anything can happen here. But we already know that Real Madrid is a different animal when it comes to the Champions League. So let's just wait and see. My score prediction for this match is 2-2 draw. And my tip is both teams to score combined with over 2.5 goals, odds 1.85. That's all, guys. That was our Champions League round of 16 second leg predictions. Some of our predictions may be against the odds, so leave your predictions and comments in the comment section so we can discuss it further. Always remember that the tips and predictions are never guaranteed. This is not a professional sports advice either. The viewers are always encouraged to make their independent decisions when it comes to sport events. So I hope you really liked the video. If you did, put thumbs up and also subscribe so you're not going to miss our next releases. And bye for now.